UEFA Champions League, something that Madrid fans want to revive next Tuesday against Manchester City. Carlo Ancelotti is focused on preparing the duel against the citizens, aware of the importance of playing before his fans and achieving a positive result for the return leg. The Madrid entity clings to the historic comeback made by Carlo Ancelotti's team in the 2021-2022 season that ended with a new continental title at the Stade de France against Liverpool. One of those who does not forget that moment is Julio Maldonado, better known as Maldini, who has relived on his YouTube channel what was that magical and unrepeatable night at the Santiago Bernabéu stadium in which the white fans touched the sky with their hands. When Rodrigo scores 2-1, I take off my headphones from the Movistar broadcast to listen to the atmosphere, and I have not seen anything like it. I have been visiting the best stadiums, the best games for 32 years. Champions League finals, World Cup finals. I have not seen anything like it with the stadium literally collapsing, said the aforementioned journalist. This emotion that Maldini transmitted in his video makes it clear what was experienced on this historic night and that Real Madrid fans will seek to emulate, who will seek to carry Carlo Ancelotti's footballers in their wings. Kylian Mbappé is going to arrive at Real Madrid. Nobody has any doubt about it. Bondi's star will arrive at the Santiago Bernabéu and defend the Real Madrid team. Florentino already has his new Galactico. However, the name of the French star is still on everyone's lips, even among people related to FC Barcelona. This is the case of Javier Bordes, former manager of the Blaugrana team, who has been in the section of El Chiringuito called Only for Cules. Mbappé would have come to Barca, said this person who was linked to the Blaugrana team emphatically. These words, as it could not be otherwise, reached the footballer himself, who is clear about what he has to endure at the moment. Everyone talks about my future, my things, but in the end the only one who knows everything this is me, he told his closest entourage. In the noble area of Chamartin, total and absolute tranquility predominates. They know that there is no other ending to this soap opera other than with the arrival of the footballer to the white team. It doesn't bother you in the least either. No need to sell. The best of all, as highlighted in Valdebebas, is that Real Madrid is going to acquire Kylian's services without having to do without any attacking player, that is, Mbappé, Vinicius, Rodrigo and Bellingham can share a dressing room. Good times are coming in Chamartin. The enthusiasm in Real Madrid is palpable and there are already many who want the 2024-2025 season to start. Of course, first we have to close this campaign in the best possible way. He's on his way to it. Pep Guardiola has a big challenge ahead of him. He is close to the leadership of the Premier League, but the games are piling up on his calendar. 3 matches practically in a row that culminate in the visit to the Santiago Bernabéu for the Champions League. Pep Guardiola is one of the protagonists of the week. The Manchester City coach has once again made public his complaints about the little rest time his players have before traveling to the Santiago Bernabéu for the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. One of the most drastic measures he could take is not well received in England. Because football commentators and sports media do not understand how he rules out healthy players for really important matches, he has the leadership of the Premier League at stake with 6 games left. While it is true that the distance between Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester City is 3 and a single point respectively, the Catalan coach's strategy does not find much support. It was he himself who has left in doubt the appearance of Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, 2 fundamental players for his scheme in the next match against Crystal Palace. Assuring that this match is always difficult, Guardiola confesses that I don't know yet. We played just 2 days ago, I have to think about it. Tomorrow we will see it. A very clear strategy. It would not be the first time this week that Guardiola reserves Haaland and De Bruyne. He kept them on the bench in the clash against Aston Villa, a match that they ended up winning by a landslide, despite the fact that Unai Emery's pupils came close to spoiling their party. Everything indicates that the Sky Blue coach will follow the same strategy on his visit to Selhurst Park. Gederson is much better and could make the list. Walker and Ake are not. These players experienced physical discomfort during the last national team break, but the most optimistic forecasts place them in the starting 11 for the first leg of the quarterfinals against Real Madrid. Whatever it is, Guardiola's decision will cause controversy in England. For Real Madrid, they consider that they have a rival for Lamine Yamal. The reports reaching the sports city of Valdebebas regarding a hypothetical signing of the white team have Florentino Perez's board increasingly convinced. The possibility of attracting new talents and signings does not stop for a Real Madrid where they are currently living those key months thinking about the formation of future squads in the white team. The reports reaching Florentino Perez's board of directors speak of a generational talent that could even be better than Lamine Yamal himself. For some time now, the entity led by Florentino Perez has left behind multimillion-dollar signings to seek to capture talent before it explodes definitively. Although there are always exceptions, the truth is that the new policy has allowed a general saving in terms of millions and also guarantees a future where it is expected that players arriving from the new world can be pillars of the Real Madrid of the future for 10 or 15 years. There may be a new one sooner rather than later. Franco Mastantuono has been sneaking with a lot of weight into the Real Madrid universe based on goals to be seen that are accompanied by various reports that reach the sports city of Valdebebas to warn about a true generational talent that could reach the white team's things sooner than later. The conclusions are beginning to be more than optimistic. Better than Yamal? There are reports that have recently arrived where he is somewhat compared to the Barcelona player due to his play on the right. That ability to draw diagonals to hit with the left foot in a dominant manner and without wasting any time. There are even those in Buenos Aires who, over the last few hours, compared him to a certain Ángel Di María. Everything is beginning to be more than clear for Madrid. The technical recommendation is that he is a player with a great future who should be signed. To date, there is no type of voice or official report from the white team that cries out for not immediately agreeing to an operation that will soon become a bid for millions by the main powers in Europe. Franco Mastantuono wins integers with every minute he spends in Valdebebas. The transfer market continues to generate a lot of information despite the fact that it is closed right now, something that will increase, especially if Real Madrid or its legends are at the center of the news. Cristiano Ronaldo continues to score goals and provide assists in Saudi Arabia, which makes him demonstrate day after day his validity in world football. However, the work of the Portuguese legend does not stop on the playing fields, as it also serves as an image to promote the competition and attract players, coaches or managers to a new adventure in the Middle East. This is what is happening with Fernando Hierro, Real Madrid legend, who currently serves as sports director of Club Deportivo Guadalajara of Liga MX. The Arab media Al Riyadiyya has confirmed that the former Spanish footballer is in advanced negotiations with the Saudi club to become the new sports director of Al Nassr, replacing the place left by Miguel Ribeiro. The information that has been known in recent days is that the talks are very close to being closed, so Fernando Hierro and Cristiano Ronaldo could meet again very soon and share a club, something they already did in the 2014 to 2015 season, at which time the one in which the man from Malaga was Carlo Ancelotti's assistant on the Real Madrid bench.